Sabah everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to check out a couple of cases made specifically for the brand new Galaxy Z Flip. This device offers us obviously a great opportunity to use a device that when closed fits about the size of a wallet, or basically our wallet in our pocket, but when you open it up it's a 6.7-inch display that is basically just giving us a great experience there. Unfortunately, it is also a slippery device which we need to make sure to take care of, obviously by cases or skins. I don't have the skins yet, but hopefully once I receive those I'll be able to do a video for you guys. But let's go ahead and look at a couple of options for cases and compare them to the one that comes in the box. This is TK, this is the Galaxy Z Flip cases to make it less slippery. Like and subscribe and make sure you hit that bell icon so you're always notified whenever we have new videos on the channel. So this is the brand new Galaxy Z Flip. Again, all in all, it actually fits very nicely in our pocket. It is very thin. As you can see, there is actually a way of seeing through it, so it doesn't actually close all the way. It does have a couple of offsets that are positioned right there on the bottom part of the display, none on the top. So then when you close it, it actually doesn't close all the way on its own. But the mechanism is very nice. You're able to open it up in multiple positions, either 90 degrees, basically just get different positions going on. But for sure, it is definitely a slippery device. There's no question about it. I can basically slip and slide this thing all over the place. And depending on how your hands are, you could potentially drop this if you take it out of your pocket, mostly because of the way you're holding it on both sides of a slippery surface. Normal smartphones, you're actually able to pull it up directly like this. And you notice we actually hold it from the side. But with the Flip, we actually pull it out like a wallet, just sideways, and it actually makes for a very slippery experience. So first and foremost, in the box, we do get a case. This is more of a protective cover. I would not call this a case, mostly because of the thickness level. And if you could see kind of how thin this is, it's intended to basically cover our device and provide us something more than just the slippery material that comes on it. You're able to snap it on, and they do provide a small amount of adhesive that's positioned ever so slightly on the edges of the actual device, because it actually is very flimsy. And I'm not going to say that this is a high grade one. It's really intended to carry you over till you pick up your own. So putting it on, very simple. Both sides will actually clip on, and if you basically take out the adhesive that's positioned here, there's a piece of adhesive here, it makes it so that it doesn't actually come off, and at that point you have it. It doesn't add that much thickness to the device because for the most part it's very thin. It doesn't cover the Samsung word unless you actually open it up. So let's open up the case all the way, and you notice it kind of positions itself here. The opening is all the way open for both the cameras, the dual tone LED flash, and the external small display. And of course, we're able to interact with it. It won't work because the device is open. And you can see it right there. You can interact with it. You can see different notifications. And again, not that bad. And it provides us basically just a slip-resistant material. It doesn't protect the device as much as you think it does. And there'll be a link for you guys in the description below. They're made by a company called Arari. Hopefully I'm saying it correctly. And it says, obviously, trust your instinct. There's two different versions. There is the clear, which is a clear plastic, clear material. So it's a clear crystal, ultra thin, basically très mince, so they're writing in English and in French. And it's the same thing here. This one is very similar, but the material is basically black, and it gives us the ability of just, if you want to basically get it and not have to necessarily see it, you can definitely enjoy it. Although if you have the purple one, I do recommend you getting the clear one. So here we have the black one and the clear one. Now the black one does have the name of the company on it, as well as they actually have a little bit more information here. So it's the Aero one, Galaxy Z Flip, and of course the name Arari is right there. We'll go ahead and start off with the clear one, mostly because I think that one will look a little bit better and we can still see our device. So overall, this one does not include any adhesive, but it is definitely a lot thicker than what we get with the one that comes out of the box. So you notice the opening here has a little bit more protection between the two, so in case it does fall, there's no chances of it actually going ahead between them, where with this one we don't. Thickness-wise, you could see as well, it is actually a lot thicker, and of course a lot more, it's ridger. Almost feel like tough. This feels just like really thin plastic. Again, it's a great case to carry over till you're able to receive your own. Putting it on, this one does not require any adhesive, as it actually does snap on because of the way the material is made, and it will not come off. There's a small separation at the top here, and in here, mostly just allow us to actually clip it on. Bottom piece clips on the exact same way, and it actually just sits there. And the beauty about this is it doesn't add that much thickness to the device, but it does provide us that protection. An opening for the bottom fire speaker, the microphone, and of course the just standard with the USB-C. All the other options as far as the openings, you have them basically here. There's an open section here for us to access the fingerprint sensor, unlock the device, and that was the picture from the thumbnail. And of course, the ability of accessing the volume rocker, power button, And it does actually make it for an easier open and close one-handed. So you notice you put your finger here and then you flip it over, works great. Let's go ahead and put on the other one, snapping it on one side at a time, put it in. The same openings are present here and here. And of course, just it looks a lot better and it's less fingerprint prone. You can see that here, there basically is a much easier way of smearing it, putting it on. And the case itself, this one actually is very much prone to fingerprints, the same way the actual device is. So let's put this on the side and of course put the last piece, snap, very easy. And of course, this one will look really good if you want to keep the color consistent on your device. Again, one-handed mode, very nice. Protection between the camera and the display, and of course opening it up, just flip and it works great. Wireless charging and reverse wireless charging has no issues here. Let's go ahead and test out real quick the reverse wireless charging. I feel like that one will need more protection. So all we have to do is go straight into the notification panel, down directly to wireless power share, give it a second, it's on, and it tells you basically to position it on the back. So I'll go ahead and close my device, turn it around, and here are the brand new Galaxy Buds Plus, put them on there, and I'll give it a second, and you can see the green light turns on, and it is charging them. And because my device is fully charged, obviously it's not going to keep charging it, but it does actually tell me that it is fully charged. So overall, very nice, very simple, and again, works with both cases, and both are under 20 bucks available directly on Amazon. I'll give you guys a link to those in the description. Whenever you buy a device, you always want to make sure to protect it. Having a display that obviously is fragile requires that this device be closed. But the fact of the matter is the outside part of it also needs protection, because if you drop this, the last thing you want to do is damage a device that you just paid roughly about $1,500 for. In the US with tax, this is roughly how much this one is, so keep in mind you want to protect it. These cases are available and they're basically reasonably priced, I feel like around 20 bucks, which makes them really good. And you're able to pick up both of them without necessarily breaking the bank. There are other options made specifically by Samsung, that like leather cases and so on, but those are like around the $80. And if you can't find them on the aftermarket, they're going a little bit more, even over 100 bucks. So keep in mind that these are available, they're easy to check out, and if you have a Galaxy Z Flip, I really recommend you getting a case. The clear one definitely will keep the purple color very much shiny. If you have the black one the way I have, for the most part, I think this one will work really nice, and it does provide me that nice grip that I want out of the case. And if I do drop it, this does definitely provide more protection on it. Keep in mind that we still have that exposed piece at the top, but at least at this point, this will provide most of the mechanisms protection, and of course opens up, closes very easily, and of course does that whole flip option. Because it adds a little bit of weight to the top, and when you're flipping it opens much easier. Let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think? And if you did pick up a Galaxy Z Flip, and of course, what do you guys think of this brand new device? I'll see you guys in the next video.